I'm Diego Serrano, and welcome to NewsMICRO.
Firefighters work to stop the Jade Fire from spreading any further.
A well-known sports arena in Los Angeles is turning into a voting center for this year's general election.
With the general election looming in our future, we have to know where to vote at. Although voting center locations haven't been announced as of yet, it's better to be prepared and know some of the locations that might be used, starting with Castaic Sports Complex, Castaic Middle School, College of the Canyons, LA County Fire Station 126, Mountain View Elementary School, Newhall Community Center, Old Town Newhall Library, Rio Norte Junior High School, and Stevenson Ranch Library. Along with these locations, this year the Staples Center is going to be used as a voting center to the public. It was announced on August 30th that it will be used for in-person voting and have drop-offs for mailed-in ballots, all while being safe and secure. Reporting for Canyons News, Cooper Ignatian.
At this year's completely online Emmy Awards, a former COC professor and student wins an award.
The former COC professors David Nostrom and the producer/director Ariel Kilker, also a former student from COC, were both awarded this weekend in the 72nd Emmy Awards nomination for the Netflix show called Cheers. Ariel and David worked side by side on the production, guaranteeing both with an Emmy for their performances as supervisors of editing and another Emmy for Ariel for her performance as a producer.
Came out to grad school at CalArts in the film directing program. After completing an MFA degree there, taught briefly at College of the Canyons, I think maybe like 3 years. Concurrently was working on projects in the industry and edited mostly like festival features and documentaries.
Ariel shared her excitement as she was awarded with 2 Emmys on this weekend, and once asked to tell about the show, she said, "You will get fully immersed in the die-hard passion of a group of people that are so driven and obsessive, even with their goals and their teams and their community, and so it's a really great program to get invested in to kind of escape. It's a challenging show at times, but I think ultimately it's also really uplifting."
A local fashion designer has inspiring goals for her family and for her community.
As kids, we were taught to dream on and to always follow our dreams. Me, 18-year-old Naima Jean Louise, a Haitian-born Black woman living in America who is doing just that, but not only for herself and her dreams, but for her grandmothers too.
It is something I am doing for my grandmother. My grandmother, she was a fashion designer. She does not know how to read or write, but she knew how to make clothes. So she would make clothes and make sure people take picture of the clothes, and she would save them as a collection.
But the difference with Naima's vision is that she doesn't want there to be standards and requirements for fashion or modeling. She wants people to be able to get opportunities without having to change themselves.
Nowadays, model agency, they want you to be skinny, they want you to be certain weight, they want you to be certain height before they hire you. They want you to be the value of the money. And in my own model agency, I would not do that. My goal is to focus on people who want to volunteer, and when they volunteer, the top designers that would like to hire them can hire them.
But one of Naima's main goals is to inspire boys and girls that look just like her.
Another goal I have too is there are currently no African American who owns any top magazine company. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to be one of them. And if I am one of them. I treat myself like I am one of them.
In the end, Naima wishes for anyone that has a dream to go out and go chase it.
You have to be the reason for joy. So don't be shy. Don't be scared to put yourself out there, because we need you. We all need you.
For Canyons News, I'm Sharad Penny.
Even during a pandemic, the real estate field still continues to thrive. When it comes to buying and selling property, realtors know it's all about helping people. For Jennifer Herring of HomeSmart Evergreen Realty in Valencia, she is always there for those important moments for families and individuals looking for their new place of residence.
Many people are either going through something really exciting or they're going through something that's a hardship in their life. Of course, during the pandemic, we've seen a lot of everything. And then you have new home buyers and they just got married and they're buying their first house and there's so much excitement involved. So really you deal with both sides of the spectrum.
Herring has been in the real estate industry for 9 years now. As an independent contractor, there is more flexibility in schedules and deadlines.
Real estate's kind of like a business in a box. We can work as hard or not as hard as we want. It's all up to us. So we're independent contractors. We make our schedules. We organize everything. We pay into our association. So we handle everything that a business owner would with just the support of our brokerage.
With a year as interesting as 2020, Herring still aims to accomplish many things while businesses work around obstacles. This includes making sure clients are comfortable when entering new homes, with a safe amount of social distancing and mask wearing.
These are all things that now are implemented. We have signs that go on the front door prior to, make them know that there is a pandemic and that they're not experiencing any of those COVID-19 symptoms. So we can really protect our seller or our buyer as much as we possibly can.
Real estate demand has also increased in Santa Clarita. Herring explains that people want to move closer to where they work.
We're soaring and we're in demand here in Santa Clarita. Right now with the pandemic, we're seeing a lot of people from Los Angeles coming to Santa Clarita. We're seeing a lot of people, if they maybe are retiring or we're thinking of moving out of state, now they're on a fixed income, their money may go a little bit further for them somewhere else. And we're seeing a lot of people here moving out of state.
With society still managing its way through a pandemic, Herring strives to make transactions easy as possible for new clients.
It's not a file, it's a family at the end of the day. And so for me to be able to guide that client, that husband and wife, whoever it might be, through the home buying and selling process, that's everything to me.
And with Jennifer Herring, clients can be expecting the key to happiness. And that's it for this News Micro. For Canyons News, I'm Diego Serrano.